all you beautiful book babes. Today we will be starting our Mafia month. Now, we are going to start off the first Mafia book that Nicole ever suggested to me and that I ever read. It is called Den of Vipers by K.A. Knight. This is one of my favorite reverse harems that I have ever read. I reread this all the time, and it being a mafia, it's actually super dark but super sweet too. It has that perfect medium, so please stay tuned to find out more. Hello, all you beautiful book babes. I am sorry for the interruption, but thanks to you all, we were able to obtain another sponsor, and this one I'm really excited about. This episode is brought to you by Dr. Ganja. Now, I know CBD and THCA is a controversial topic, but it's something I really believe in, so much so when I was in college, I wrote a whole paper on the topic and how it is so beneficial versus other medications. I even got my professor to convert on their beliefs on the topic. I used this company way before they reached out about being a sponsor. They have so many different products. They have flower, vapes, topical creams, gummies, spa stuff, and so much more. My favorites are their bath bombs, face wash, and their full spectrum sob relief. With having tendinitis in almost all my joints from playing sports growing up, this really helps with the pain in my joint. My husband loves their flower and vape products. He struggles with anxiety, and this really helps him when he's having an attack. We have never gotten a product and not fallen in love with it. If you want to take advantage of this, all you have to do is go to Dr. Ganja, so it's DrGanja.com, and then at checkout use the promo code SMUT, S-M-U-T, for 5% off your order. This is not just a first time order deal. You can use it whenever you order, which is fantastic. My husband already started using the code. Now, please take advantage of this offer. I think a lot of you will benefit from trying it. And you beautiful book babes, enjoy the rest of the episode. Bye! Hello, all you beautiful book babes. Today we are starting our Mafia month, and I'm so excited for this first one. This is one of my favorites.
Mine too.
Yes, you introduced me.
And this is what got me started on Mafia.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, I like it because it was Mafia, but it wasn't like the traditional Mafia. Yeah. So it was really interesting.
And this is what got me started on RH too.
Oh, really?
This was my first RH, and I was like, hot damn, that's hot.
See, my first RH was Lily Gold, and so it was like rom-commy, and then you introduced me to this, and I was like, oh shit, there's darker there's dark reverse harems, okay.
This book is what brought us together, because because at work, something came up, and I was like, oh, you read too? Read this? So this was the start of our friendship.
Oh my god, because I really only read supernatural rom-commy stuff.
Yeah.
And then you were like, no, you need to broaden your horizon. And I was like, what do you mean broaden my horizon? And then I actually delved into it, and I was like, okay, no going back now.
Yeah.
So today we'll be doing Den of Vipers by K.A. Knight. This is a reverse harem. Goodreads rating. Are you ready for this?
Fuck yes.
3.65.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
You're lying. That shit's lying.
Yep.
That shit is lying.
3.65, which is such a lie. We have our 8 characters. So we have Roxy. She's the female lead. Diesel is a maniac, crazy person. He's an assassin, but he's kind of like a puppy dog with Roxy. Then you have Garrett. He's their enforcer, so he's really aggressive, loves to fight. You have Kenzo, the sweetheart. He just wants a family and just wants someone to love, and I adore him. And then you have Ryder, the leader, who's just very narcissistic. Yeah. So we start off with the 4 boys. They call themselves brothers. They're not really brothers. Well, 2 of them are.
Yeah.
So 2 of them are. They still call each other family. They're beating up a man who owes them money. Well, Diesel and Garrett are. The other 2 boys are really just watching. Because Garrett and Diesel are the muscle.
Yeah.
They are the muscle. Now, while beating him up, the guys figure out a way to settle his debt. So the guy that owes them money is going to sell his daughter to pay off his debt to them.
Let me just say, I fucking hate that.
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck? You're the one that owes money. Who the fuck are you to sell, like, your daughter?
Yeah. It's fucking bullshit.
It is.
Like, I really thought I wasn't going to like the book until I actually got, like, further. I was like, you know what? Let me give it a try.
Yeah.
Because the first chapter's rough. Because first off, they're beating up a guy. He sells his daughter. One guy's getting off on beating up the guy.
Right? And it's like, for them to accept this trade, like, what kind of pieces of shit are you?
Yeah.
But give the book a chance.
Yes, give the book a chance. So they do agree, but tell him if they don't like her as payment, they will come back to beat his ass. Now, Diesel is excited for his new toy. I had to add that. I love Diesel. I am Team Diesel.
Me too.
100%.
100%. That crazy motherfucker is the best.
Freaking adore him. Now, we have Roxy. She's closing up the bar. Now that she got this, now how she got the bar is very, like, sad. So she did not have a great father, obviously. He just sold her.
Obviously.
So she found a new father figure, Rich, and he actually left her the bar when he passed away from cancer. Now, while closing up shop, 4 big guys walk in, and you think it is the brothers, but no, they just sent 4 goons after her. They came to collect Roxy, and she is one badass bitch. She actually takes them all out with her bat.
Fucking love Roxy.
Her freaking bat.
Her bat.
So, she has had a trouble past, so she will never go out just lying down.
Right.
She's like, I'm going out swinging. Her bartender comes back because he forgot his keys, and she's like, oh, good, you're here. You can help me lug them out.
Yes, bitch.
Not like, oh, because he's even like, what happened? And she's like, one rule in the bar, don't break the fucking furniture. And they broke the furniture trying to get her. And that's what
I forgot about that.
That's what tipped her off. She was like, you know what?
I forgot about that.
That's what pissed her off. Not that they came to collect her or beat her up.
They broke the furniture.
They broke the fucking furniture. That sounds like me. Like, beat on me all you want. Don't fucking break my furniture or break my shit.
Right, don't touch my shit.
So once they are out back, she locks up and calls the police, tell them what happens and where they can find the guys and hang it up. Because she's like, I don't want to deal with that shit.
Fuck yeah.
Now, the brothers are baffled by this because they kind of like, they don't all sit down and have a meeting, but Ryder kind of coordinates and is like, Garrett, this girl took out all 4 of your men, and he's like a hard ass fighter, so like he sent some strong dudes, right. And the fact that she took them out, he's like, what?
One girl took out my guys?
Ain't no way.
Yeah.
And Ryder's like, well, she did.
Yep.
And then Ryder's pissed. So Ryder's pissed, and so Kenzo did some digging. And I love him because he's such like a freaking, like, he loves games and like gambling and stuff like that. So he, instead of just sending the picture of Roxy over to his brother because he knows he's gonna like her, he's like, oh, I'm coming to your office. So he comes to the office, sends him the picture, and he's like staring at his phone like, oh my god, she's hot. And Kenzo's like, I wanted to be here for that face. I'm like, oh my god, that's so funny. And of course, Kenzo has no problem calling dibs. He's like, a first shot. Mine. You can have her after, but mine. So they figured if you want a job, you gotta do it yourself. So they will pick her up tomorrow. They do have a meeting with the Triad, which is another rival gang, and that's kind of important. They deal with this like gang war throughout the whole book. I didn't go into super details because obviously I don't want to give out too many spoilers.
Plus, it's like an 800-page book.
Yeah. Trying to fit 20 minutes in an 800 book page, I was pretty shocked I did it. Yeah. So it's the next day and Roxy's opening up her bar. She wants to call someone else to work it, but knows they will be slow, so she'll just do it herself. She gets to work, but the cops show up, and she says she's not snitching on any of her customers.
Oh, shit.
I love her. She's just, because that was me as a bartender, because cops would come up and ask questions, because I bartended in, like, Philadelphia and New York, like, shit happened, and they would come up to me, and I'm like, I don't know shit.
I didn't see shit, I don't know shit.
Like, those people pay me, you don't.
Yeah. If I tell you, I won't make money. So fuck off.
They won't come back here if I snitch. And she's so they are not there for that though, but to warn her. So someone in high places that sent the goons after her. They know this because they got bailed out in like literally a couple hours.
Right.
So the cops coming here to warn her, like, you fucked with someone wrong.
Yeah.
Because like even my boss is telling me not to even touch those people. So she ain't leaving though. This is her home kind of deal. She's like, I'm not leaving my house. No. So the guys have their meeting and the triad doesn't go well. They basically declare war on the Vipers. Now they go to pick up Roxy and she puts up a nasty fight even though even though she thinks they're hot. Like the entire time she's like, "Oh my god, he's hot."
Right?
I'm going to hit you anyway.
Here's my trusty bat.
Yeah.
You're hot. I hate to mess up this pretty face, but
and I love her because she can even tell Diesel's not right in the head, and she's like, "You are not, you are fucking crazy."
Yeah.
So when they tell her why they're collecting her, she offers to pay his debt, but they're not having it. They're like, "No, we're collecting you. That was the agreement, so that's what we're getting." She ends up punching Diesel and hits Garrett in the balls with her bat. And I find it so funny that this crazy enforcer got freaking hit in the balls with her bat.
Yeah. How, dude?
And there's jokes about it through the whole book, which I adore. Like, he's even like, "You can have another shot." And she goes, "Do you want my bat in your balls again?" Or he made another comment and she goes, "Oh, you mean when you had to ice your cock?" Like, I love her quips. Like, she made this book funny.
Yeah.
Her and Diesel. But Garrett ends up knocking her out, and Diesel's like, "You didn't have to hit her that hard."
Oh, Diesel's like, don't break my toy.
Yeah. Like,
don't break my toy.
I want to break it. Because that's how he thinks, let's be real.
Yeah.
So they bring her back to their place. Of course, when she finally comes through, she tries to fight them and escape. When that doesn't work, I love her. She starts fucking with their shit. She even trashes Garrett's room. She tore up all of Ryder's clothes in his closet because he's such a preppy boy. Like, she went ham.
Yep.
The only thing she didn't fuck with is Kenzo, because Kenzo's been nice through this whole thing. He's the sweetheart who takes care of her. But she learns more about the guys, the more the sexual tension kind of builds throughout this. She even sees like what Diesel's role is as their torturer. She learns the guys are not really all that bad. Like, they do charity work and stuff like that, even though they're in bad things. And it's like, yes, Diesel tortured people, because she even went down into his torture room with him. Yes, he tortures people, but then he, like, explains one of the guys he was torturing and she was watching. He was like, he raped his daughter.
Right.
So, am I the bad guy or is he? And she goes, him.
Yeah.
Like, he's the fucking monster, not you. You're just killing the bad guy at this point. She finally comes to term with not getting away from them, because her and Diesel kind of have a heart-to-heart. I love that Diesel is the freaking, like, he has a heart-to-heart revealing, like, his tragic story with his mother and how who killed her and then became this crazy assassin. Like, it was just so cute.
Yep.
And she even was like, "I was meant to hate you guys. You guys kidnapped me, and now I can't." So she's finally coming to terms, and it's one of those, like, you know what? If I'm not getting away, I'm there for the ride.
Yeah.
So she's like, "I'm gonna help you guys out and like do stuff." So she even helps them with their gang problems. She knows people in low places which help with this, like, you know, a forager and stuff like that. So she, like, when the guys were like, "Okay, there's an assassin coming after us," she's like, "Okay, you guys need to know where a forager is. I know one." And they're like, "Wait, you know one?" And she's like, "I'm literally own the grubbiest bar with like the worst people. What do you think?"
Right. I know people.
And even they're finding out there's a lot to her, because, like, when they finally meet this guy and the way she's talking and telling stories, like, she was like, "Oh, you still owe me from the forager." She's like, "You owe me from the last time when we were drinking and we passed out on a freaking garbage barge." Like, woke up on a garbage barge in the middle of the freaking, you know, harbor. And the guys are like, "Who the fuck is this chick?"
Roxy's the best.
Yeah, I freaking adore her. She knows people. Plus, they go to a bar and keep the bartender happy. Though she is seeing now that she really does affect all four men. Even Garrett, that absolutely despises women. He had like a troubled past. His ex-girlfriend like cut him up and like tortured him and was gonna kill him, but he got away thanks to his brothers. So he absolutely has trauma with women. So he can't even get near them. Sex-wise anyway, Kenzo points out while he's fingering her in a restaurant that all three men are affected. So, like, they're all sitting there. She looks at friggin' Ryder. Apparently, he's, like, really turned on and hiding a hard on. So's Garrett. Diesel's just straight out whacking it in the friggin' restaurant.
Of course he is.
He's got his cock out. He don't give a fuck. Like,
I love Diesel.
Oh my god. He just pulls his cock out whenever he wants.
Yeah. Beating someone up, cock out.
Yep. Oh, my girlfriend is getting fingered. Oh, cock out.
Cock out.
So now all their relationships kind of develop in their own twisted ways. So this kind of keeps going on. So Ryder, she has this fucked up narcissistic relationship, but somehow it works for them. They kind of take it out on one another, and it's just, oh, I can't take it out on anyone else. I'm going to take it out on you, and this works for us.
Yep.
So, I mean, if you're down for that, Kenzo is the sweet one who will take care of her to drop out of a hat, even takes her to a card game to get information on rival gang. And when after he was like, you want to go to where I go to be happy? And she's like, yeah. And they go to his mother's grave. And that's just the sweetest. Now, Diesel, well, the only way I can describe it is he is her deranged, crazy puppy.
Yes, he is. He is.
The guy is fucked up mentally, but if she would ask for anything, he would do it at a drop of a hat.
Yep.
So I freaking adore him.
Grenades in his fanny pack.
Yep. And like, he would be anything for her. He would even, so they play and she can even keep up with him. Like, no one has been able to do that. So it's like, he found his soulmate and he knows it.
And their play is hot.
Yes.
Like, I never thought I would find what he does to her so hot. And I was like,
a knife in the ass?
Yeah. I was like, dude, that's hot.
Yeah, like, those scenes, I love Diesel and freaking Roxy scenes. Ryder and Roxy scenes, I'm not into. Garrett, I freaking love.
Garrett, yeah.
Kenzo's the norm.
Yeah, Kenzo's the norm, but Diesel's one always is just like, fuck.
I love that they all have their own kind of kink, and you know what to expect. So, like, Diesel, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
Kenzo's, they go on more of a Voyager kind of thing. Because, like, the brothers watch him fuck her, and then, you know, they go to the card game, they fuck in the closet. Like, that's a very Voyager kind of relationship. Her and Garrett, they tie her up.
You're right.
And then Ryder, it's all degradation.
Yeah.
So it's like each one has their own kink and kind of got a little bit of everything.
Yep.
But I freaking love Diesel.
Yeah.
She needs to make like Team Diesel shirts, and I will wear that in a heart.
Totally fucking buy that. Holy shit.
With him on it.
I just want her to make another book with a character just like Diesel.
Yeah.
Like again, just Diesel. Just Diesel. I
don't need all the others.
No,
I just need Diesel.
I just need Diesel. Like, I'd be happy with that shit.
We just want Diesel. Oh my god. Now Garrett, the guy, so she tries to push Garrett because the guy's kind of like, you're the only one that can save him because of his troubled past. You need to push. So she does push Garrett, and his trauma about women is deeper than their issues, and believes only Roxy can kind of turn that around. She does push him every so often, and when he fights back, she just steps it up even more till, like, he finally is just broken.
Right.
He finally is almost, like, literally almost in tears going, I fucking want you, but I can't touch you because I'm going to kill you, because I'm going to think you're hurt.
Right.
So, there's even a shower scene where he basically hate fucks her mouth and leaves her there. But to his surprise, it's not a punishment, but she likes it. Like, he tied her up, fucked her so hard that her mouth is bleeding. Yeah.
I don't remember that. Holy shit.
God, you don't remember that? Yeah, I had to add that. That was an aggressive scene. That was before they
even fucked. I need to reread this.
Yeah.
I need to reread this so bad.
Oh my god. Like, yeah, it was a Diesel even was like, like, he came in whistling, like, shit.
Okay.
You left her in the shower, dude. She could have drowned.
Right?
So, she finally wears him down, and he opens up about his trauma, and they actually figure out how to make it work even during sex. And I think I have to explain this. So, like, the girl that that friggin' traumatized him and cut him up and everything, had him tied down in chains, and he couldn't fight back. They figured out it's his control. So basically they need to tie her up and then he can have sex with her.
Right.
Which basically turns him, Diesel even said, oh, now you can fuck a girl, now you're Prince fucking Charming with her, because now he's a sweetheart.
Right.
The guys all care for her now, and they do decide she deserves her freedom. And she bolts at first, but then comes back, and she starts to realize that when she goes throughout the book saying, I hate you, she's starting to realize they mean something else, that she loves them.
Right.
Now, this is our first group scene. It was amazing, hardcore. She actually had to sleep for 2 whole days after the sex scene. That's how you know it was aggressive.
Yeah, because, and the only one that's really sweet is Kenzo. The rest is kind of...
And Kenzo wasn't even sweet. Yeah. Kenzo was pissed.
That's what I'm saying.
That she booked it.
Right.
He's like, I'm giving you your freedom so you can be with me, and you just left me? What the fuck?
Right.
Now they go, their relationship squared away. It's time to focus on the rival gang and stopping them. Now, Roxy even helps with her connections, stopping their drug portion and the rivals gang's business, doing legwork with Garrett and Diesel, trying to figure out who's putting hits. Like, they go to a strip club, and I freaking love her, because her saying was, the guys thought she was, like, really weird for wanting, they're like, you want to go to a strip club, Diesel and Garrett? And she's like, just because I don't like tossing the salad doesn't mean I don't like the aesthetic.
Oh, geez.
Which means, I'll look at them, I don't want to eat them, but I'll watch them.
Right.
I mean, it's true. I tell Billy all the time, tits make the world go round. Because look, straight guys love tits. Girls, we check out each other's tits to see whose is bigger.
That's true.
Lesbians love tits. Gay guys
love tits.
Love tits because they'll be like, oh, look at the pair on her. Everyone loves titties. I don't care who you are.
Titties are awesome.
Titties make the world go round. The guys do have to leave her at some points, checking out some things that the rival gangs were up to. They were, like, hitting up their safe houses and destroying them. We find out that Garrett's crazy ex, Diesel, I guess, did not kill her, and she's alive. The one that caused him trauma, and is helping the rival gang by basically giving them all the information, like where their safe houses are, where they live, everything. His ex was able to steal Garrett's phone, and when his ex shows her hand, and with his phone gets Roxy to leave the penthouse without the guys, because she basically pretended to be Garrett going, hey, I need your help, come here. Because obviously the guys will ask her for help. She's not helpless, so she was just like, oh, Garrett needs my help, let's go. Yeah. When Roxy gets where she thinks she's meeting Garrett, the rival gang actually jumps her. Now, Roxy puts up a good fight. She left bodies apparently all over the city, from what Garrett said. Because, like, she fought when they first jumped her, then she woke up in the car and fought again, and then she just kept on fighting.
Right. She wasn't taking it laying down.
No, and it's just the numbers were not in her favor. I think even Diesel was like, she would have slain them all if she could.
Right.
So then he goes, so I will. Now I'm stopping here for the suspense, but when I do my humor rating, I will go over a later scene to prove why I rated it what I did.
Oh, shit.
Hello, all you beautiful book babes. I am sorry for the interruption, but I'm pleased to tell you that today we have one of our oldest sponsors back again. So this episode is brought to you by Dubby. Dubby is an energy drink with no sugar, but does not give you that jittery feeling or crash after you drink it. There's no fillers, artificial colors, dyes, sugars, or any of the other BS and preservatives. My personal favorite to drink is the Peach and Peach for when I need that extra pick-me-up when editing our podcast all night. All you have to do is click the link in the description, or, because I know links can be a little finicky, go to www.dubby.gg, and in the coupon code field, put SMUT, S-M-U-T, for 10% off your order. Thanks for listening. So Spice, I gave it a 4. Absolutely. Okay. Humor, I gave it a 4.
Okay.
First off, Roxy's quips. And then Diesel's fucking fanny pack with the unicorn.
Right? That's what I said.
The fight scene at the end, Diesel wears a fanny pack. And it has this glittery unicorn. And I thought about getting you one with one of her special edition copies for Christmas. I'm being dead serious. I found it.
Oh, God.
Like, give you the sparkly unicorn fanny pack.
Yes.
We can get matchies for book conventions.
Oh, God, yes.
Oh, my God. So, And even Roxy's, like, the guys kept going, get the fanny pack out, because they kept getting in trouble, and Roxy's like, what's in the fanny pack? And he has grenades. Yep. And she's like, do you always keep grenades in that? And he goes, no, sometimes I like tacos. I get hungry when I fight. Like, that right? Shit, I am dead. Like, Diesel is the humor of the book.
Diesel made this book.
He did.
Diesel was the whole reason for this book.
He had a sweet side taking care of her. Like, he had the pain. He had the funny quips. Like, when he asked Roxy and Garrett when they were arguing and finally made up, he's like, oh, did you fucking make up? And she goes, the saying's kiss and make up. And he goes, well, that's no fun.
Right? Love that guy.
Yeah.
He's crazy. He's possessive.
I freaking adore him.
Funny.
I didn't like the looks. Her artwork for him, I don't know. Like, the hair looks really straggly because it's, like, long blonde hair, and it's just not what I saw.
Whenever I picture Diesel, I pictured him short-haired, not long.
Yeah, because I would think the long hair, because he does have long hair, because they do bring up that he ties his hair back while he's playing, so I'm like, okay. But I just, that didn't sit with me when I was reading it.
Yeah, like, his personality, I would have figured him like buzz cut hair.
I was thinking, like, well, first off, blonde.
Yeah.
With what he does, that's good. His hair's gonna be red all the time. Blood stains, freaking, and her silver hair. I have a pet peeve with K.A. Knight. So how was her hair staying silver? She didn't have hair dye. The guys took her.
True.
Okay, they had a ton of sex. Where was a baby?
True.
There was no mention of birth, and plus they took her. They're not gonna think, oh, let's grab her birth control.
Right.
Like, those are things they're not gonna think of. But anyway, so emotional, I gave it a 4.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was like world building. I gave it a 5.
Yeah,
like she gave such good backgrounds for each guy. Did. She thought of everything. I mean, it's an 800-page book. She filled the gaps.
She got it.
Smut the Plot was a 4. I mean, overall, I gave this a 5. This is one that I read all the time. It's one of my rereads, and I fall asleep during the Diesel scenes. Like. Dreaming
of Diesel.
I was just dreaming about Diesel now while I'm laying in bed.
Yeah,
I have.
I need to reread it.
Now you're gonna reread it and be like, I fucking love it again,
right?
But anyway, so that is our first Mafia book. I want to say K Night book. Our Mafia month. And then the next one we're doing Arrogant Monsters. All of February, it's going to be a different Mafia book. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe to our podcast on any forum, YouTube, Podbean. We're on Apple, we're on Spotify, all that fun stuff. Also, please make sure you follow us on social media. We have TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. We'll figure out TikTok as we get there.
Yeah. As of right now, we still have it.
Yeah.
This is before this is posted.
Yeah, it's next week.
Yeah.
Next week it might go away.
Yeah.
So, but we'll figure it out. But anyway, you beautiful book babes, have a wonderful day. Bye.
Bye.
Hello, all you beautiful book babes. I just wanted to add on this episode that my girl Steli, oh god, I always butcher her last name, Simeonova. I apologize, Steli. Her book is coming out this weekend called The Cheater. I'm gonna leave a link down in the description. So it's a spicy horror romance, which is absolutely juicy if you love dark, twisted smut. But also, it doesn't have your traditional happily ever after. So if you're looking for something different, new, it is a short story. Please give this a try. I love promoting these smaller authors and giving them a chance to really be heard. And she's been nothing but sweet to me ever since we've done her book on the podcast. So please click the link down below if you guys are interested. And you beautiful book babes, have a wonderful day. Bye!